Hello and welcome to a lesson on algebraic multiplication and division. We'll just have a brief look at multiplication before spending most of the time on the more complicated task of division. So algebraic multiplication. At GCSE you saw brackets with two terms multiplied by brackets with two terms, and that led to 4 bits of multiplication. Here's an example with 3 terms in a bracket and 2 in the other bracket. Each of the 3 terms in the first bracket must be multiplied by each of the 2 terms in the second bracket. So there'll be 3 times 2, 6 bits of multiplication. And I think it can be helpful if you set it out like this. 2x times x squared is 2x cubed. 2x times plus 7x is plus 14x squared. 2x times minus 3 is minus 6x. Now I'm finished multiplying the first bracket by the 2x. I'm now going to multiply the first bracket by the minus 5. Minus 5 times x squared is minus 5x squared. And I think it's helpful if you set it out a line in the x squareds. Minus 5 times plus 7x is minus 35x. And finally, minus 5 times minus 3 is plus 15. Now, by setting it out in this sort of grid format, it makes the terms easy to collect together. 2x cubed plus 14x squared minus 5x squared is plus 9x squared. Minus 6x minus 35x is minus 41x. And then the plus 15. Right, let's have a look at a second example. This time 3 terms in each bracket, so 3 times 3, 9 bits of multiplication to carry out. 2x squared times x squared is 2x to the power 4. 2x squared times plus 3x is plus 6x cubed. 2x squared times minus 2 is minus 4x squared. Now we move on to multiply the first bracket by the minus 5x. Minus 5x times x squared is minus 5x cubed. Minus 5x times plus 3x is minus 15x squared. Minus 5x times minus 2 is plus 10x. And finally we multiply the first bracket by the plus 1. Plus 1 times x squared is plus x squared. Plus 1 times plus 3x is plus 3x. And plus 1 times minus 2 is minus 2. And again, having things in columns makes it easy to collect the final answer together. 2x to the power 4 plus 6x cubed minus 5x cubed is plus 1x cubed, or plus x cubed. Minus 4 minus 15 plus 1 is minus 18x squareds. Plus 10x plus 3x is plus 13x minus 2. And that's our final answer, and we'll now move on to division. The algebraic division algorithm is based very much on the division algorithm we use for everyday numbers. So let's have a look at an example using everyday numbers first. Let's suppose that I want to divide 3,822 by 14. If I'm using a long division algorithm, the first thing we say is 14s into 3, well, they don't go at all. So we look at 14s into 38. And from the 14 times table here, I can see 2 14s is 28. So we put the 2 up there and we say, well, we've used up 28 of that 38, subtract to see what's left. And we bring down the next figure. Now, how many 14s in 102? Answer 7 14s and 98. 7 14s and 98, and we subtract to see what's left. 102 take away 98 is 4. Bring down the next figure. How many 14s in 42? We see that's exactly 3. 3 14s are 42, and there's no remainder. So the answer when 3,822 is divided by 14 is 273. And we're going to use a very similar procedure with the algebraic long division. We'll look at 3 examples. Here's the first one. X cubed plus 8x squared plus 17x plus 6 divided by x plus 3. So I've kept all negatives out of it to start with, till we get used to the algorithm. And what we do is we say, what do we need to multiply x by to get x cubed? And the answer is x squared. And if we multiply x squared by this term here, x squared times x is x cubed, and x squared times plus 3 is plus 3x squared. Now students sometimes wonder what we do in multiplying the x squared by the plus 3. Well, here's the answer down here. We try to write this cubic expression as x plus 3 times some quadratic expression. And I've just found that the first term is going to be x squared. That's the only way I'm going to get x cubed, that x squared times x. But I will also get that x squared multiplied by the other thing in the bracket, the plus 3. And that's what I'm taking account of here. So now we subtract to see what we've used up and what's left. X cubed minus x cubed disappears, that's why we're doing it. Plus 8x squared minus plus 3x squared is plus 5x squared. And we bring down the next term. And now I say, what do I need to multiply x by to get plus 5x squared? Answer, plus 5x. But that 5x will get multiplied not just by the x, but also by the plus 3. So 5x times plus 3 is plus 15x. And you can see that if I write the next part of the answer in here, you can see that that 5x will get multiplied by the x, but also by the plus 3. Subtract to see what's left. The x squareds disappear this time, and I've got 17x take away 15x is plus 2x. Bring down the last term. What do I multiply x by to get plus 2x? Answer, plus 2. 2 times x is plus 2x, and 2 times plus 3 is plus 6, and we see there's no remainder. So I can put the plus 2 in there, and the answer is x squared plus 5x plus 2. Let's move on now to look at example 4. 2x cubed minus 7x squared plus 11x minus 4 divided by 2x minus 1. Same again then, what do we multiply 2x by to get 2x cubed? Answer, x squared. So x squared times 2x is 2x cubed, that's why we're doing it. X squared times minus 1 is minus x squared. So you can see I've introduced negatives this time. 2x cubed take away 2x cubed disappears. Minus 7x squared minus 1x squared. That's minus 7x squared plus 1x squared, which is minus 6x squared. And it's this signed arithmetic that trips most students up. Bring down the next term. What do I multiply 2x by to get minus 6x squared? Answer, minus 3x. Minus 3x times 2x is minus 6x squared. Minus 3x times minus 1 is plus 3x. Subtract 11x minus 3x is 8x. The x squareds haven't disappeared. Bring down the last term. What do I multiply 2x by to get plus 8x? Answer, plus 4. Plus 4 times 2x is plus 8x. And plus 4 times minus 1 is minus 4. So again we see it goes in exactly, there's no remainder. And the answer is x squared minus 3x plus 4. And that's as difficult as you're likely to get examined at A level. The last one I'm going to look at is not on the syllabus. You are guaranteed not to be asked to divide by a quadratic factor, only by a linear factor. But the principle is exactly the same, so it's well worth a look. What do I multiply x squared by to get x to the power 4? Answer, x squared. But that x squared will be multiplied by all these three terms. So x squared times x squared is x to the 4. X squared times minus 2x is minus 2x cubed. And x squared times plus 3 is plus 3x squared. Subtract, see what's left. The x to the 4's disappear. Minus 3x cubed minus 2x cubed is minus 3x cubed plus 2x cubed, which is minus 1x cubed, or minus x cubed. Plus 7x squared take away 3x squared is plus 4x squared. And we bring down the next term. Now then, what do I multiply x squared by to get minus x cubed? Answer, minus x. Minus x times x squared is minus x cubed. Minus x times minus 2x is plus 2x squared. Minus x times plus 3 is minus 3x. And subtract. This time the x cubes disappear. Plus 4x squared minus plus 2x squared is plus 2x squared. Minus 7x minus 3x. That's minus 7x plus 3x, which is minus 4x. And bring down the last term. Now what do I multiply x squared by to get plus 2x squared? Answer, plus 2. Plus 2 times x squared is plus 2x squared. Plus 2 times minus 2x is minus 4x. And plus 2 times plus 3 is plus 6. So again we see it divides in exactly, there's no remainder, and the answer is x squared minus x plus 2. Right, that concludes our look at algebraic multiplication and division.